Guys, guys, Tokyo Ghoul read chapter 9. Oh my god. Now, if you were like me, you've seen the leaked images of Toka and Yomo like a few days ago before the chapter was even translated. So while I was reading this, I was like, oh my god, just hurry up. I want to see Toka. I want to see what she says to him. And the ending, the last page is fucking awesome. It's what I wanted. I'm so glad they finally showed us Toka. She looks awesome, by the way. But it also has me scared because we see Kaneki realize that, hey, this is Toka, because his face is like, oh my god. This is what I've been missing over the past few years. I could have been gotten them panties, boy. And then Yomo's like, oh my god, did Kaneki just walk into this motherfucking store? But Toka, she just says, Yomo, you need to greet our customers. And she doesn't seem to have a shocked look on her face. Maybe the chapter cut off before she did. But it kind of seems like she doesn't know that Sasaki is Kaneki or doesn't even remember Kaneki, which would be bullshit. I would not be surprised if Uta and maybe even Yomo had some type of brainwashing thing where they made her forget who Kaneki is, because her reaction does not seem legit. It does not seem like oh my god, Kaneki is back. It doesn't seem like that. It just seems like she's greeting another customer. But then again, the ellipses or the three dots after she said customers, that could be her pause where she's like, whoa, is this fucking Kaneki in front of me right now? So I am very, very scared because it could be either or. She could either have forgotten about him via some bullshit brainwashing things by the dumbass clown ghouls, or maybe I'm just looking too hard into it. But she did not look as surprised as I thought she would, and she doesn't look as surprised as Yomo and Kaneki do at this time. But I swear I hope that I am just reading too much into this and that the ellipses really are a sign that while she was talking, she's like, whoa, wait, am I talking to fucking Kaneki Ken right now? I really hope that they have some words next chapter, because it would be bullshit if Kaneki's like, why do you look so familiar? And then she's unable to answer because of some bullshit that Uta or maybe Yomo put her under. But anyway, the rest of the chapter was awesome, and I was fangirling at the fact that Suzuya was mentioned, but we did not get to see her, and that really fucked me up. Well, him, I'm sorry, I keep calling him or her. But as soon as we heard the name, I was like, please show us this awesome guy right now. But we got like a faraway shot of Suzuya giving Kaneki back his money, which he stole before in part 1. And I was like, oh my god, I'm not sure why, but that was just great fan service right there. Just further proof that everyone knows that Sasaki is Kaneki besides Kaneki. And I mean, I wish we would have got a close up of Suzuya just so we can see what he looks like now, but the mystery around it is bound to pay off, because they say that he's like the top notch in his field and he's a fucking badass, which he was before. So 3 years later, or 2.5 years, however long it's been, this guy is probably unstoppable. And the rest of the chapter, I really wasn't digging as much, because we got, kind of showing us how the Quinkeys or the Quinkeys, whatever the fuck you call them, the half ghoul and ghoul investigators, how their cognate works, and they can basically turn up the dial to make them more badass. And I'm like, why not crank that bitch all the way up to 100 all the time so they can wreck everything? But they will probably lose control and may end up killing them. I'm not exactly sure on the consequences of that, but I would like to see Yuri and Shirazu just go all out, just turn that bitch up and just fuck up some ghouls. And let me talk about the Nutcracker. Now, that guy, is it just me, or did he seem to be enjoying it? Like, who wants their balls okay, first off, let me talk about this female ghoul. She crushes men's nuts and slurps up the crushed. Bruh, that shit, just saying that shit made me hurt. Oh my god. That guy, he has to be on some freak shit, man. He must want to be a female. He must want a vagina, because no man would ask for that and tolerate that shit unless they were on the down low or something. But just how her face was shadowed, is it someone that we're supposed to know? If it is someone we're supposed to know, I have a feeling that it's the female in the bar that we saw in part 1 that was always in the bar drinking blood. The one that's in the clown group too. I forget her name, I'm so sorry. But I have a feeling that if it is someone we know, it's her. And Ayato in this chapter, when he asks Torso, was there a guy named Sasaki there? He obviously knows that Sasaki is Kaneki. He obviously does. So, does this mean that he wants to get to Sasaki or Kaneki because he wants to convert him back because we all know that TOUKA just loved him? Or does he want to finish him off before he realizes that he is Kaneki? So, I mean, I'm not sure about Ayato's character right now. We know he's an Agiri tree, and we know that Hanami is too, so we can only assume that TOUKA is also, unless the brainwashing thing, the crazy brainwashing theory did take place. But I'm very interested to see what exactly is going to come out of all of this. I know this had nothing to do with this chapter, but I really want to see what's going on with that Tsukiyama-like character, because he's obviously related to Tsukiyama in some form, and they wanted something that smelled like Kaneki, oddly enough, just like Tsukiyama. So maybe Tsukiyama is his father. That would be really weird because we had no clue that he had a son or, daughter, whatever the fuck it is. Or I'm not exactly sure what kind of relationship they would have, maybe a cousin, but it's obvious that Tsukiyama is still alive, and maybe, I don't fucking know. I mean, it's just so confusing right now. I want to know what's going on with that character, damn it. But when Akira said that it sucks losing someone after you spend so much time with them, you get attached and whatnot, I believe she was talking about Amon there. And I'm very curious to seeing where the hell is he. We've gotten TOUKA, we've gotten Yomo. Now all we need is Amon. Give me some Hide, goddammit, and give me some Yoshimura. I want to see what these guys are up to. I don't know. Last we saw of Yoshimura, he was in a tube with Takatsuki and Kano right by him, so there's no telling what became of his character. And fuck, man, I'm just so hyped. Next chapter needs to hurry up because I am just so scared that TOUKA does not remember Kaneki for some reason. I don't know why, but I just get this feeling just from her face because she looks at him like he's just some customer. But I may be reading too much into it. I may be getting the wrong vibe. But what's going on with Rize is Yomo still starving her for 3 years. That would be so fucked up, yo. Yet again, are we supposed to know who Yuri's father is? I mean, there was mention of him fighting the owl again, and even this new guy, Kuri, oh wow, whatever the fuck. His father fought alongside Yuri's father and left, and that's why he died. I'm guessing that's what happened. It's kind of, well, to me, it's unclear. I have to go back and read it. But who is Yuri's father, man? I wish they would just say a name, yo. Tell me what you guys thought about this awesome chapter. What do you think is going on with TOUKA for real, though? Because I really, really want the next chapter to be the realization where Kaneki realizes who she is, and TOUKA is like, oh my god, you finally came back. I knew you would return. That's what I want to see. But like I said, just the look on her face and her dialogue, I'm not sure why, but it makes me feel like she just looks at him like another customer, and that would fucking suck. But tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.